Jay Slater's cause of death has been confirmed as his devastated family send out a special request to their loved ones ahead of his funeral. The Brit teen's body was flown back to the UK last week, and his funeral is set to take place on August 10. Jay, 19, from Lancashire, died while on holiday in Tenerife with two friends on June 17. His mum, Debbie Duncan, 55, dad Warren, 58, and Jay's brother Zach, 24, all returned home from the island last week where they spent a month searching for Jay. A post-mortem in the UK confirmed that Jay died because of traumatic head injuries, consistent with a fall from height. Spanish police found his body in a deep ravine in the mountains of northern Tenerife after he slipped while trying to make his way back to his hotel. The coroner's reports that his death would have been instant. Now Jay's heartbroken family have issued an emotional plea to friends and loved ones ahead of his memorial service next weekend. They have asked people to wear blue, instead of traditional black, for the service. And they've suggested people donate to LBT Global, a charity that supports the families of Brits who go missing abroad. Instead of buying flowers, LBT Global told press they would use the funds to help cases like Jay's. In an emotional tribute, Jay's loved ones wrote, "A loving son of Debbie and Warren, a cherished brother of Zach and brother-in-law of Jessica, a treasured grandson of Don, June, and the late Dougie, and much-loved nephew of Glenn and Katie, a dear cousin of Maddie and Tilly, and a loyal friend to many." Jay will be very sadly missed by all those who knew him. Those attending are invited to wear something blue in his memory. The cost of the funeral is set to be covered by the GoFundMe page set up by Jay's pal Lucy May Law in the days after he first disappeared. The fundraiser has skyrocketed past £70,000 with more than 5,600 donations. It reached £60,000 in an outpouring of support in the days after Jay's body was found and has continued to rise ever since. Debbie announced in a heartfelt statement via the fundraiser, "We want to give our boy the send-off he deserves." Web bullies have criticized Debbie and other members of the family for encouraging people to donate to the page even after Jay was found. In a statement released on the Get Jay Slater Home GoFundMe page, Debbie said, "Hello everyone. Thank you for all of your kindness, support, and condolences in light of the tragic news that Jay's body has been found. We are overwhelmed with grief and are so grateful for your support." Jay's body was tragically found on Monday, July 15, almost a month after he vanished, at the bottom of a treacherous ravine in Masca. The apprentice bricklayer had traveled to a remote Erin in Masca with two men in the early hours of June 17. He had been partying all night in Playa de las Americas, close to an hour's drive away. In the morning, he attempted the 11-hour walk back to his own accommodation miles away. Jay made a tragic final phone call to friend Lucy Law to say he was lost, needed water, and only had 1% phone battery. It was the last time Jay, from Oswald Twistle, Lancashire, was heard from, and a mammoth search mission was launched. Jay's family stayed at Santiago del Teide, the mountainous region's gateway town, during the hunt. Jay's dad Warren and brother Zach spent weeks searching the unforgiving terrain for a breakthrough after the teenager vanished on June 17. They retraced his steps in the blistering heat for days on their own after Spanish cops suspended their search. But his body was finally discovered by a helicopter crew on Monday at the bottom of a ravine close to where his mobile phone last pinged. Tributes and flowers were laid down in the days after Jay's body was found. Debbie left a handwritten note which said, "I miss you so much. You will be forever young and forever missed. Love you so much." Jay's friends and loved ones released blue balloons into the air at his local church after his body was found in July.